Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. How you guys doing? Welcome to college. What's up? So, we're gonna, jump into a deep dive. The play we're gonna be looking into is the gun wide double weak. The play is called Z Replace, and we're gonna have a mini scheme behind this to make the play good for you to run, so you don't have to just run the play by itself. So, get your notepad. We're gonna jump into a deep dive. So, we're gonna be choosing a play called Z Replace. Let's jump into it. Random nickel don't matter. The cool thing about this play is Z Replace is that you have the X triangle and square route, which is cool, and the circle route. So the one thing, the caveat about this play is you have to let the play develop, but that triangle route is very tricky to throw because you want a high throw pass or a lob. So be mindful of that. But the real route is the square route. So what I like about the square route is that it chooses where it want to cut and chooses where it want to do. So if he cuts in, you'll be able to throw it. If he does not, you'll be able to hit that triangle route. So the reason why I say that, I guess, is this, when I looked at this play, it's a decision between the wide receiver. So when he hits this actually gives him a little bit inside position to throw up top. So yeah, that's what I thought that Z Replace was for. So when he cuts in, that means throw up top, if not. So when you do it, see, he cuts in, so that gives him like whop, bam, right there. So see what I'm saying? That's the indicator for you to throw deep or not. So if he got inside position, and so when he cuts here, bam, he cuts, that gives him the opportunity to go straight past the defender if they're in man or zone. So that gives you a nice lob pass across the middle of the field. So that's a great indicator for a one play touchdown too as well. So yeah, you can definitely look at that if they got, two deep safeties and stuff like that. So what we're going to be indicating is that throwing it to, the other players too as well. So you see this double coverage here. You can still make that throw, but you have to pass lead down and try to X catch it too as well. So be mindful of that. The circle route can be open, but once you run the flat, you don't want to get him that inside positioning. So, and when you see that play too as well, when you see the inside positioning, that's why I say you would decide what he does. But if he cuts in, that means he already got break on the ball here. So you can still throw it, but it's kind of hard to throw that type of pass. So I like the indicator from him to be cut in or not. So when he runs it, bam, if he's not, he'll get inside positioning and he'll be able to throw it, alive down the field and stuff like that. So be mindful of that play. So if he cuts in, the safety is already on it like that. See how he plays it, and you can still go up for the ball there. So let's say we can't just run this play. So I created a mini scheme for you guys too as well to run this play a little bit more effectively. So you can go back to using it literally every time. So the double end, the PA post curl, and inside zone and bash. Now the inside zone and bash is going to be your key run plays here. So you can run with the quarterback and you can run with the running back twice out of bash and the inside zone with the running back. So you got choices. So the double end here is pretty cool. So it's pretty much like the same identical play, but you got routes that you can actually mix things up with. So this gives you an opportunity to do a lot of things. So let's say if we want to put him on a flat route and we want to put X on a trail, wheel, hook, whatever, stuff like that, depending on where you want to go. So what I like to do is put him on a flat here. So still got that increment of the flat, you'll still be able to hit, outside and stuff like that too as well. So none of my key adjustments for double end is to reflat them, or you can just run them just like this basically, because they will block for you, but you got the key in on when to throw. So that comes into play too as well. So I like to reroute them just in case. So, but overall, your two main things you want to do is put either square or triangle there. So if he cuts underneath, you'll be able to get inside position and get that nice catch too as well. That's pretty much it, basically. When you run a double end, because that triangle route takes a little bit to develop, so you want to be mindful of how you throw that triangle route there. So you see, depending on that triangle route, when he cuts, you want to have that positioning in the zone. But if they're running man, it's kind of difficult to throw. So I like to stay underneath with that triangle route too as well. But if you can and he get inside positioning, you'll be able to catch that every time. The next one's going to be PA curl. So the PA curl is pretty much the same identical thing. So the change I would love to do on this play is put him here in a slant and put X in a drag. That's pretty much it. You can actually, you know, cancel a play action too when he runs it. Bam. Then, you know, he had inside positioning, so you'll be able to throw that too as well. So be mindful of that play action because it's kind of tricky to run, so you want to be able to cancel that. I might have a video for that too in the future. So only thing you want to do is put him in a slant and a drag underneath, and you just want to cancel the play action, and it gives him an opportunity to throw the ball. Now, let's say if they're sending, you know, players like that, let's say if you want to, just for instance, you want to do the same adjustment here. You want to put here for this adjustment, slant here, right? And that play action is just like, cool, I can't get past the play action. Cool, no problem. What we're going to do here is we're going to put him in a curl, right? Now, the reason why I say the curl is because I take the linebacker back. So now you got to play a free play where you can throw it, stuff like that. You can do the curl, depending on how the defense is stacked. So be mindful of that too as well. Because sometimes that curl can be a deadly play. So the reason why I say curl, because sometimes when you run the curl, which they never really fix, and you know, here, when you run the curl and you run a drag underneath here, right? So when he drags underneath, he's got to make a decision who to guard. You see how that wide open play comes into play here too as well. So now when you run that play, let's go back to the curl here, right? You want to put drag, slant, now R1 curl. So it'll be set up just like this. So now when you run a drag curl underneath, somebody has to guard the deep routes, corner routes, stuff like that too as well. So this gives you an opportunity to see who, you know, down the field is open. So let's see. So you got the drag, they bump into it. So you see what I'm saying? You see how the curl get bungled up in the line? See, that's where they never fixed up at. See, that's where they never fixed. So I'll be able to throw this slant right underneath. So you can do the curl on that play. It's just, it's so tricky. But I like it because once you go through, it's very hard to stop. But another thing that you can do, a lot of people that don't want to, you know, put it into play to do, which is weird, but I like to put it in route here and a drag. Now, you still messing with fire, you know, because they can get jumbled up at the line. But sometimes the ends work because he goes underneath there. And it gives me an opportunity to play too as well. So be mindful of that. So you can definitely play with the running back routes if you want, depending on what, you know, makes you comfortable. Then you got the inside zone and the bash, which is very easy to do. So the inside zone got beast blocking. So that's what I love about the inside zone, because it has beast blocking. And the next thing is going to be the bash, because you run with a quarterback. So make sure you have a mobile quarterback to run this, because you pretty much get good blocking too as well. Now, the cool thing about this too with the bash is that you can definitely turn this into a sweep, which is a sweep where it handed it to the running back and you can run with the running back too as well. So you can do 3 running plays in one with bash, because you got the inside zone, you got the QB run, and you got the, you know, running back with that too as well. Because when you get the run, nice little handoff here, you get the 1-on-1, you can just definitely just run it down the field easy. Also too, when you hold it and give it to the running back, it gives you an opportunity to add a little bit more versatility to the play too as well. So when you're holding it, you know, for the QB, very easy to do. So you want to be mindful of that, because, you know, QBs fumble. So, but once you get that open hole, it's lights out. So yeah, pretty much. So I hope you enjoy this play. I hope you enjoy this mini scheme, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.